Let's take a look at time domains. We'll be doing a lot of time domains here. So what this is time, and it increases here. So for example, this could be 0. If I write this in seconds, 0 second, 1 second, 2. So I'm going to go ahead and label this with some seconds, okay? And then on my right over here are my devices, all right? And I'm going to show these devices being off or on with a line, high or low. So a momentary start push button is actuated for 1 second. So here's my start right here. And let's say from 0 to 1, I have not pushed my start. So this is my 0 state, this is my 1 state. And that can be for all these items here, my off and my on. So let's say I haven't pushed my start. And then for another second, I have not pushed my start, okay? And now it says I push this for 1 second, okay? So I push this, it's going to come on for 1 second, and then I let it off. And I'm assuming that I've let it go here like this. So that signifies that I pushed the start button and I kept it on for 1 second, and now it's off. So this is going to cause a motor starter to stay energized. So what this has is it's going to have memory on it, right? And so it is going to run for 8 seconds after I push that. So here's my motor starter. My motor starter is off. My motor starter is off. When I push the button, if you can imagine a circuit, a start-stop memory circuit that would look something like this again, just to remind you, where I have my stop, and I have my start, and then I have my motor starter, okay? And then there's my memory. So we're just doing a basic start, stop. So this is off. When I push this, it's going to come on. The motor starter is going to come on. And now after I let go of the button, I'm going to have memory right here. So this is going to stay on. Now this is going to stay on for 8 seconds. Now it doesn't really say if it was 8 seconds after I release the button or 8 seconds when I started the button. I'm not really sure. I guess I'll just start it right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds, okay? So at 8 seconds, something happens. It looks like a limit switch is activated for 1 second. So somewhere in here, there's going to be a normally closed limit switch, right there. Okay, that's going to open. But the limit switch is not pushed during any of this time. We determined that it was going to be pushed 8 seconds after this started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That this was going to be activated for 1 second, and then we're going to let go of the limit switch again. So it was going to be like that. Notice during this whole time we have not pushed the start button again, so that's staying low as well. So when we open up the limit switch, at that point the motor starter goes off. So when this comes high, this goes low. And then when I let the limit switch down, this does not come high again. It stays low because we have 3-wire control here and that we had memory, okay? We would have to push the start button again. And then we could just kind of time this out to the end or however long we wanted to run this. And that would show you an example of how a time domain works with 1s and 0s for the devices and then time on this axis right here.